Here we have one of the last Seminole chiefs that left Florida in around 1856 and 58, around that period of time. His name was Miko, and his English name was Billy Bowlegs. And Billy Bowlegs was famous during the Seminole Wars because of his prowess in war, and as a leader and as a diplomat as well. But he was the last chief to leave Florida and come here to the Indian Territory. And as you can see, this is Seminole clothing of that time period. One of the famous warriors of the Seminole conflicts, the United States conflicts with the Seminoles, was a person known as Osceola, or Osceola, sometimes it's pronounced. But the real pronunciation is Osceola in the language. But here is a representation of an event that took place in history when they were talking about removing the Seminoles. And it was said that Osceola came in there and drew his knife, and he put that knife in that treaty that was being presented before the Seminoles at that time. And he said, this is how Seminoles sign such treaties of this type. In other words, he was saying the Seminoles want to remain in Florida, and they want to also live the life that the Creator has made them to live, and that they did not want to move. So that's called Defiance, is the name of this piece, the Defiant one. This is actually a copy of that treaty that this is associated with. This is a copy, and as you can see, this was the Treaty of Fort Gibson, because that was the treaty that the United States said that Seminoles had agreed to move westward. And some say that's a crease mark, and some say that it's actually the mark of the knife that Osceola did at that time in history.